The following program is brought to you by Johnny's Radiator and More. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. We are more than a radiator shop. Come see what the more is all about. Brakes, alignments, suspension, shocks, struts, tires, lift kits, radiator, AC repair, oil change, water pumps, fuel pumps, and more. Don't forget, Johnny's has a full line of AC parts in stock for all heavy-duty makes and models, logging, farming, construction, and heavy-duty trucks. AC parts specialist with over 35 years experience. Call 870-226-5000 to get an estimate or make an appointment today. Coach, great to be back with you again after another win, 47-40 over Prairie Grove last week in the quarterfinals. This team just continues to battle, find a way to win. Your thoughts on last week?
Man, we knew going in that Prairie Grove was going to try to keep the ball away from us, and obviously they were successful doing that. I think we might have had the ball like 10 minutes out of the 48 minutes, and they do a really good job. We were really familiar with them. We played them in 16 and 17, and them two times were wars too. And I think Coach Absher does a really good job. And their game plan was to come in. 3 yards is a great play for them, and I tried to explain that to the kids all week. And sometimes they really don't understand what they're getting into until they get into it. But I thought our kids kept fighting. And we've talked about this a lot this year. It's a great group of kids. They come to work every day, and really they don't waver at all. No matter what the score is, no matter we're down. They're late in the game. It didn't matter. I remember being down at Hembree, they kept playing. Being down at Greenbrier, they kept playing. And everything went wrong. The second half against Gosnell, they kept playing. And this team is resilient. They love to play football. They come to work every day to get better. And we've talked about. Over and over and over in the last, I guess, 6 weeks, hey, we've not played our best football, and we still haven't. We knew offensively we were going to be limited possessions, and I think we only got 8. We scored 6 of them, but on a game like that, you got to be really efficient, and we weren't early, honestly, and then in the second half, I thought we rolled a little bit.
How big was it to get a couple of turnovers there defensively, just in a game like that? If those things can pan out.
The big one, the one delayed, that wasn't. I mean, that's just they're doing something they can't do. But the one that was big was the one right before half. They're up 2 points, and I was shocked they threw the ball right there. I guess they was trying to get another one before half, and that kind of shocked me a little bit because usually I figured they would probably go in at halftime and be down 2 and they ended up giving us the football right there, and very opportunistic for us to be able to go score right there.
Well, put that one behind us. We move ahead. Dardanelle this Friday in the semifinals of the 4A state playoffs. They defeated Monticello 35-14 last week in the quarters. How are you guys preparing for this one?
It's going to be a tough one. Dardanelle's been the number 1 team in the state all year. They were preseason number 1, and they got a group of seniors who are really, really good. They've started for 2 years now. They got a quarterback that's probably 6'2", 6'3", 220 pounds. That plays downhill. That's a great runner, and he can beat you. He can throw just enough to hurt you, and then they got speed around him. And he's going to Air Force. Quarterback's going to Air Force, and. It's going to be a tough test for us. They're very, very, very fast. They're a lot faster, I think, than they were in 2014 when we played them. They're a 4x1 relay team who's all back. I think they finished 5th or 6th last year in the state track meet. But I know our kids are going to go play. And we're going to line up and we're going to go play. There's not a doubt in my mind we're going to play hard, and we got to play smart. And we can't turn the ball over, and we got to find a way to get some stops. And if we do that, and just have a chance to play in the fourth quarter. That's what we've talked about all year. And there's some games where we got to break in the fourth quarter, and some where we not. Well, we haven't, but we want a chance in the fourth quarter. And our kids is going. I said from day one, the first time me and you met, back when we was getting ready to play Greenbrier, this is going to be a fun group to watch. We got some unicorns out here where they've not played much football until this year. And now everybody says, well, you can't say it. I can't say it anymore. They played 14 games or 13 games now, getting ready to play their 14th game. But it gives me chills to watch how much they've improved. I mean, every one of them's improved, and they just keep getting better, and they keep fighting, and so I know we're gonna get the same kind of effort Friday night, and then we just got to look up and see what happens.
I'm sure we've had great crowds follow, even as far as Dardanelle. A school's going to be out early Friday. How much does this team just want a big crowd there, loud crowd?
I think that we fed off that. I think that helped us a lot last Friday night. We need to get on the road this Friday and come, and it's going to be a great atmosphere for high school football. It's going to be really good weather, and I think y'all have seen this team play. I think you understand how hard they play. I think you see the resilience they have, and they're a fun team to watch, and they're a fun team to coach. I love coaching them every day. I love going to work every day. And I'm not saying some teams in the past were not like that, but this team's just different. I mean, they want to get better. I got told them Sunday. I've been in the state championship game 7 times, and I've been very blessed here at Warren High School. I want this group of kids to feel that feeling, and understand what it's like to go play for one. And they're right here, we got 1 day of practice left, and really, tomorrow's a walkthrough, and just go put everything out there, see what happens. And there's not a doubt in my mind this group of kids are going to do that.
Coach, it's been a fun year. We hope for a couple more weeks here. We appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.